Welcome back to our second video prediction for today. It's an amazing day. There are a lot of teams that will score lots of goals today that are playing. And this is the market that I really enjoy dealing with. And we are dealing with teams that have just resumed, teams with motivation, teams that have something they are playing for, and teams that score a lot and a lot of goals. So we have our 3 plus odds, 3.50 odds, and there are 5 out of 6 of these games are based on the goal market, and they have a very good chance of happening. We have a very good chance of all these games producing goals. That's something I can assure you. And I'm going to take you guys through the data and statistics. If you are new to the channel, you know what to do. If you subscribe to this channel, if you like the video, if you share with friends, and if you visit this channel regularly, I can assure you win games of football on a very regular basis. So, and one last thing, please make sure that you subscribe or join our Telegram channel. The link to our Telegram channel is pinned in the comment section. Very important. We won over 8 plus odds on our Telegram channel the past 2 days, yesterday and the day before yesterday. We have a total of 6 games lined up today, and I'm going to quickly take you guys through each and every one of these games. The very first game is from the Denmark Superliga. It's a game that involves Silkeborg and Brøndby. For you to understand this prediction, we need to look at Silkeborg's form at home. This team is averaging a minimum of 2 goals whenever they play at home. Brøndby away from home is averaging 2.5 goals away from home, as you can see. The head-to-head tells you everything you need to know. The last 3 times they have played, this team has produced 2 or more goals the last 3 times they have played. And the reason this game is going to matter for the 2 teams is that Brøndby is position 2. They need to win this game to catch up with Midtjylland and see if they can potentially win the league. That's how important this game is for them. Silkeborg has nothing they are fighting for at the moment. But they will definitely try and get a goal. But you should expect Brøndby to score and grab more goals during the course of this game. It's a game that will easily produce 2 or more goals. That's a given. That's for sure. It's a game that will easily produce 2 or more goals. So what am I going with? I'm going with over 2 goals for this prediction. So the prediction is that the fixture involving Silkeborg and Brøndby will produce over 2 goals. And the odds for this game to produce over 2 goals is 1.34. The next fixture is the game involving Wexford and Ramblers. And to understand this prediction, we need to look at Wexford's form at home. We need to look at Wexford's form at home. It's from the Ireland Division 1, if you did not already know. Now, when you look at Wexford's form at home, it's interesting that Wexford is averaging 2.5 goals at home, as you can see. Ramblers are averaging a minimum of 2 goals away from home. And the reason this game will matter for Wexford, right? The reason this game is going to matter for Wexford is because Wexford is position 5, right? They're trying to push into the top 3 places as quickly as possible. Ramblers, as you can see, are position 7, trying to push into the top 5 places as well. So this is going to be a very competitive fixture. Very competitive fixture. And then you have this Wexford team that is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals at home. You have Ramblers, right? You have the Ramblers team that are averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals away from home as well. I mean, look at their head-to-head. More often than not, 4 out of 5 times they have met, this fixture has produced 2.5 goals. So this is another game that will easily produce a minimum of 2 goals in 90 minutes. So what am I going with? I'm going with the option of this fixture to produce over 1.5 goals. And the odds for this game to produce over 1.5 goals is 1.21. The next game is an interesting fixture. I don't know what's wrong with my network. from the Germany Bundesliga. It's a game that involves Wolfsburg women and Essen women. Wolfsburg women have played 5 games in the last 5 times and have won 4 out of the last 5 games. The only game they lost was when they played Bayern Munich. And Bayern Munich women, both men and women, are very strong. The away team, on the other hand, has won just 3 times, lost once, and drawn one and drawn once. And it's interesting that this is the same team that lost to Wolfsburg in their poker women, DFB Pokal women. So they played Wolfsburg not too long ago and they lost by 9 goals to 0. So this is a game you can 100% expect Wolfsburg women to win in 90 minutes. And when you check head to head, it tells you everything you need to know. Wolfsburg women has not lost to this team in 4 years. In 4 years, they've won them every single time in the last 4 years. So what am I going with? I'm going with a straight victory for Wolfsburg women. And the odd for a straight victory for Wolfsburg women is 1.15. The next fixture we have is from the Switzerland Super League Championship. It's a game that involves Servette and young boys. I hate calling them young boys, so young men. Now, when you look at the home team, they're averaging 2.5 goals at home whenever they play. Young boys away from home are averaging a minimum of 2 goals away from home, as you can see here. Head-to-head shows that this fixture produces goals whenever they play. And the reason why this game will matter for young boys and Servette is because young boys is position 1. They want to wrap up their league as quickly as possible. Servette wants to climb into the top 2 spots if there is still possibility of that happening. That's something that they really fancy right now. So the prediction is simple. In view of their goal scoring form for both Servette and young boys, we expect this fixture to produce goals in 90 minutes. And we expect that this fixture will produce at least a minimum of 3 or more goals. So we are going with over 2 goals in 90 minutes. Over 2 goals in 90 minutes. So the odd for over 2 goals in 90 minutes is currently priced at what is it priced at? It's currently priced at 1.21. And the next fixture we have is from the Norway League. It's a game that involves HamKam and Bodø. So the home team is averaging a minimum of 2 goals. The away team is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals away from home. And when you look at their head to head shows that this fixture produces goals whenever they play, especially the last 3 times they've played between 2023 and 2022. It's a fixture that always produces goals. So it's a game you should definitely expect goals. And the reason why you should expect goals in this fixture is because of their standing. Bordeaux is position 1 and they want to consolidate on that top position because they have Mold that is climbing up. They have Braun that is also climbing up. So it's going to be very competitive in 90 minutes. Bordeaux knows that they need to win convincingly in 90 minutes. They need to win this fixture in 90 minutes. And by winning, they need to score many goals. So it's a fixture that will produce goals 100%. So I'm going with the option of over 2 goals. And the odd for over 2 goals is 1.23. And the final game, unfortunately, I didn't have it here, is Lillestrøm, right? Is Lillestrøm, please give me a second, guys. Is Lillestrøm versus this team, Fredrikstad. Please, just a second, guys. Let me type it. Yeah, so this is the fixture, the final game to make it 6 round of matches, and it's currently opening. It's an interesting game. It's also based on the goal market, a team that should produce lots of goals in 90 minutes today. So it's currently opening. You understand why I have gone for this game? Yeah. So it's Lillestrøm and Fredrikstad. It's loading. My network is a little bit slow. Not sure why. Yeah, it's loading. Give me a sec. From the Norway League, a team that has never failed to produce two or more goals whenever they play. And we are not going with over two goals for this game. We are going with just 1.5. And this is why we believe this fixture will produce 1.5. As you can see, the home team is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals at home. The away team is averaging a minimum of 2.5 goals away from home. Head to head tells you everything you need to know. This game will produce a lot of goals in 90 minutes. And the reason we expect this game to produce a lot of goals in 90 minutes is because it's a new league. Um, the top four team, right? The away team currently is Fredrikstad. Then the top four, and they want to consolidate on this top four position. Lillstrom knows they should be in the top four rather. So they'll push hard, they'll score goals. Both teams will score, and there'll be a lot of goals in 90 minutes. So I'm going with the option of over 1.5 goals, and the odd for that is 1.26. And you have your 3 plus odds for your benefit. Games look very, very good to happen, and I just want to wish you guys nothing but the very best with this round of matches. Do your due diligence, and I wish you the very best. Thank you.